Hey, wanted to make a quick little video of my 1/18 scale diecast car collection. I've been collecting for 10 years and I have 76 cars in total. Although they're not the priciest of the models, I still have some pretty cool cars that I wanted to share with you all. So without further delay, here we have a BMW Z4 E86 by Maisto. Should be around 2006. Next to that, we have a BMW Z8, also by Maisto. Should be around early 2000s. We have a 2008 body style BMW 645 Ci convertible by Maisto. And then we have the BMW M6 Cabrio, if we're going to have that, also by Maisto. Next to that, we have a 2008 BMW M3 E92 by Motormax. Pretty nice car for what it's worth. We have an E36 BMW 325i convertible by Maisto. Should be around 94. And then we have a Mercedes-Benz 300 SL by Burago. Should be around 1955, I believe. Of course, you gotta have the Volkswagen Bug. This is a 1955 Volkswagen Bug by Burago. Looks pretty sweet in that beige color. And then down here we have a Hot Wheels Mercedes-Benz G500. It's a pretty rare model. Next to that we have a Mercedes-Benz GLK 350 by Maisto. Should be around 2013. We have a 2010 body style Mercedes-Benz E-Class W212 by Maisto. Next to that, we have a Mercedes-Benz CLS W219, also by Maisto. I have a lot of Maisto cars. This is my favorite Mercedes sedans. I think it looks absolutely great. I think it looks even better than the newer style Mercedes CLS. Next to that, we have a Mercedes-Benz SL63 AMG. Should be around 2008, I believe. We have a newer style Mercedes-Benz SL63 by Maisto. Should be around 2012. We have a SL65 AMG, also by Maisto. This one's a 45th anniversary, I believe. With the matte gray paint job and beige interior. Looks absolutely stunning. We have a older style Mercedes-Benz SL. Should be around 2001 by Maisto. Down here we have a Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren by Maisto. Not really happy with it. I don't think the red interior goes along well with the blue color. Next to that, we have a Mercedes AMG GT by Maisto in yellow. Pretty neat. We have a 1989 Mercedes-Benz 500 SL by Maisto. I believe this is the first ever model car that Maisto has ever made. Next to that, we have a 2005 body style Mercedes-Benz SLK by Maisto. Next to that, we have a Porsche Boxster Concept. Should be around a 93, I believe, by Maisto. It's pretty neat. Porsche 911 Cabriolet 993, so it should be around a 94, I believe. Made by Burago. We have a 997 Porsche 911 Carrera by Maisto, and the 996 911 Carrera 4S, also by Maisto. And then we have a matching pair of Porsche Panamera Turbo by Maisto. one in red and one in blue. Pretty neat. Then we have the Porsche Carrera GT by Maisto in red. And then we have some Audi R8s. Interesting story behind these. First of all, we have a Audi R8 GT by Maisto. And then we have three Audi R8 V8 models. The red one was actually the first ever 1/18 scale diecast model car that I ever bought. So I took a road trip when I lived in the United States, and in a shop, I think it was a hobby shop or something in San Francisco, I ran across a Maisto R8 and fell in love with it. I mean, I was just crazy about R8s at the time. So I came back to North Carolina after the road trip and bought these two, the red and white Audi R8s. And then recently I found a silver one up for sale, and I thought I might as well have the car that pretty much inspired me to start this whole collection. Here we have a newer style Audi R8 in silver by Maisto. I think it looks really, really nice for what it's worth. It looks a lot more better than other Maisto cars. Down here we have a first year Dodge Viper. That's the RT10 made by Burgo. We have a Viper GTSR GT2, should be around in 96, by Maisto. This is the early Viper SRT10, so it should be around in 2003, made by Burgo. The only thing I'm not happy with this car is the orange sticker turn signals you got there. I think it looks completely unreal, and it just ruins the look of the car. We have the last year Dodge Viper, SRT Viper by Maisto. This should be around a 2013. Down here we have a Dodge Challenger concept by Maisto. This should be around a 2006. Next to that, we have a 2017 Ford GT by Maisto. And of course, you gotta have a Mustang. This is a 2010 Ford Mustang Roush 427R convertible by Maisto. And next to that, we have a Mustang Mach 3 concept. Not sure of the year on this one. I think it should be around a 94, 95. Pretty unique, a little bit ugly. Next to that, we have the Japanese cars. It's a shame I only have 4. I love Japanese cars. This one's a Auto Art Lexus GS430. It's one of my nicer 1/18 scale diecast model cars. It has detailed interior and splayed on the carpet on the floor and all that. Pretty neat. Next to that, we have a Motor Max Lexus LS430. This one should be around a 2001. Of course, you gotta have the SC430. Should be around a 2002, I believe. This one's made by Maisto. And as always, my Nissan GTR R35. That's been here for quite a while. I've had it for like 10 years or so by Jada. My friend, he borrowed it and wrecked it, which is why it's in a poor condition compared to the rest of the cars. And down here we have a 2010, I believe, Bentley Mulsanne Speed by Rastar. Pretty nice car. It has weight on the floor and detailed interiors, closed box and all of that fancy stuff. The only problem is the wheels, which looks like RC car wheels, because Rastar is a company that used to make RC cars. We have a 53 3, I believe, 1953. Studebaker Starliner by Maisto. Pretty neat. Next to that, we have a 2005 Maserati Quattroporte by Hot Wheels. The earlier Quattroporte with the Ferrari V8 in it. Love it. I want to have it one day. Here we have a 2005 Chrysler 300C by Maisto. Pretty neat. 2004, I believe, Chevrolet SSR. This one's a convertible pickup, which is a pretty unique combination. I mean, back in the 20th century, we got the El Camino and the Ranchero, but a convertible pickup is just really unique, I think. And in real life, that's a pretty rare truck. We have a 2005 body style Chevy Corvette convertible by Maisto. Looks really neat. We have the newer midship Corvette Stingray by Maisto in metallic gray. That's a 2017 Camaro 50th anniversary by Maisto. Pretty neat. That's all the ones on this side. Okay, so here we have a Erdl Land Rover Discovery, which is a pretty rare model. Next to that, we have a Maisto Range Rover Sport. That should be around a 2005. Maisto 2003 Hummer H2. Here we have a concept Hummer by Maisto. This is the Hummer HX, I believe. This was planned to be the H4, only it was actually never produced. Should be around a 2008. We have my Ferraris. The one on the top is a 1984 Ferrari Testarossa by Hot Wheels Elite. Pretty neat. One of my favorite modern Ferraris, the 599 GTB Fiorando. Should be around the 2006 by Hot Wheels. And then, of course, we gotta have the LaFerrari by Borrego. I even got a Hot Wheel to match it. Down there, we have a 1995 Ferrari F50 by Borrego. Pretty sweet. Next to that, we have a Ferrari 360 Modena by Hot Wheels. And the 92 Ferrari 456 GT by Borrego. Pretty neat. Over here we have the Bugatti Chiron Sport by Borrego. I'm looking forward to having the Devo too. Bugatti Veyron 16.4 Grand Perfettesi by Rastar. Another Rastar model, the Lamborghini Aventador LP700. The only problem with this one is that the front end is really high, so it has a high ground clearance, like an SUV. So that kind of sucks. Here we have a Lamborghini Centenario by Maisto. Not really happy with the color. Intending on selling this one and getting a yellow exclusive version. Next to that, we have a Reventon, Lamborghini Reventon by Mondo Motors. Should be around a 2008, I think. Murcielago LP640 by Maisto. Should be around in 2007. This one's also a 2007. This is the Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera. Next to that, we have a 2010 body style Lamborghini Gallardo LP560. Next to that, we have a Rally FX, Fine and Extreme, Aston Martin DB9, should be around a 2013. Pretty sweet car. That's the only Aston Martin in my collection, which is a shame because I love Aston Martins. Up here we have some of my older and favorite model cars. This one's an Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR AMG. Should be around in 97, 98. The CLK is originally a Le Mans car, and this one is the street version. But I don't ever think they'll be on the street because it's so low. Here we have a 92 Jaguar XJ220. Really awesome car, love it. The only problem is the wipers, which are gray, which is kind of weird if you look at it from a distance. Anyway, I love the car. Here we have a 1990 Ferrari 348 TS by Maisto. Pretty sweet. Here we have a 2001, I believe, Saturn SC2 Coupe by Autoart. This was before Autoart got really high quality and expensive, so it's not as good as the other Autoart cars, but I was able to get it for a really cheap price. So and last but not least, we have a Lamborghini Diablo SC30 30th anniversary by Maisto in this beautiful lavender color. I think it's just splendid. And that's it. So here are all the cars up here. And one's on the desk. As you can tell, I'm completely out of room, and here's the one on the shelves. Can't get a good view of it. I'm planning to add more glass shelves so I can hold more cars, because I still have a lot of cars that I want. So that's it. Thank you all for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks.